This is the Greek podcast.
This is the Greek podcast. Yay!
All right.
was not
All right. Okay.
That was not funny. You know who's a better runner than you?
Marathon.
That's not his name.
Not sorry. Marathon. The running of marathon. What was his
That's not
name?
his name. I don't know. It's like Perdicules or something.
Wasn't it Philadelphia's?
I don't know. Let's search it up.
No, we have paper right here.
Oh,
we
you?
have- Philadelphia's. Yeah.
Philadelphia. Yeah.
We'll just call him Philadelphia. All right.
Philadelphia.
Of course, he's the faster runner. Let's take a look. Yeah.
Seems he died.
He did die. Sad. But hey, at least the Athens didn't give it up to Persia. You know, at least that is a good thing.
At least that's happened.
Speaking of Athens, breaking news, there seems to have been a virus outbreak.
Again?
Yeah, again.
Okay, what are the symptoms this time?
The symptoms were typhoid fever, vomiting, diarrhea, sore throat, cough, skin eruptions, and in most cases that would all lead to death. And we have footage of the plague, of people succumbing to the plague. Here's some footage of it now. Yeah, sad. Yeah, sad stuff. I know.
Why
Just-
did he Lox Max before he died?
He.
That's not
That
a
was
guy.
a woman.
That's not a guy.
That was a woman, obviously. Oh my god. On the topic of women, they mostly didn't have rights back in that day, didn't they?
No, unfortunately not.
Yeah. Now, we're going to go on a little commercial break right now, because we love money, don't we?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we love money.
money.
Now, here's a little short word from our sponsors, Bottle Opener LLC. Interesting. I might
Hi.
buy myself a
Welcome to Bottle Opener LLC. Today we have this fine new bottle opener that can open any bottle, no matter what the cost is.
Interesting. I might buy myself a bottle opener just from that.
I might too.
Let's move on to Sparta and the war against Athens. And well, first let's dive.
Are you sure you're on the right page?
Well, we have a lot of scripts here, don't we?
I think it's that one.
Alright, so we're not going to go into the war just yet. First, let's go a little deep into Athens
This
first.
is why they don't pay us.
Athens first and Sparta. So Athens was a democracy and had a voting system called ostracism, which was where a person could be exiled if at least 6,000...
Give me that, idiot.
I'm dyslexic.
They would be exiled if more than 6,000 members voted for them to leave. Right? Pericles was a very influential man. He had really, really big genes for Athens. He helped influence structures such as the Parthenon.
Which helped the Athenians get jobs and also sculptures.
And also sculptures.
I literally said that.
It was the golden age of art.
Yeah, because
I'm pretty sure that's like literally what it's called.
I don't know who the artists were back then, because it probably all burned down in that big fire of whatever it was.
Alexandria or something?
Yeah, the big fire at Alexandria, so most of the art and stories were burnt down there.
Athens had let their people vote, right? More on democracy right here. They let their people vote, all right? That's where we get the voting system today. Yippee!
That is true, but our voting system is more corrupt than theirs.
Anyways, they let their people vote and speak freely however they wanted. However, other cities saw Athens as like the dictator of it all. Like, they were like, we don't want you as our leader. We want alliances. We want to be your own kingdom. Stuff like that.
Athens may have let their people vote and speak freely, which is where we get our, our freedom of speech, our First Amendment, right? I know.
I love owning guns.
That's Second Amendment.
Oh.
And, alright, so before we move on to the big topic, basically what most of this is about, the war. Before we do that, we have another commercial break on olive oil. Very interesting.
Hi, sorry to interrupt your little show again, but I'm here to advertise to you about olive oil, the best cooking adhesive you could ever add to your food. It could be included with chicken, with the other stuff. All I know is that it can be added with chicken, and it's good for sautéing. It was gifted to the Greeks by the gods, and well, you always just gotta try whatever the gods give you. Yum. Alright. So buy olive oil, and it will make your food taste better. Don't drink it though.
Very interesting. I might get myself some olive oil, especially for my chicken.
That looks very tasty.
Yeah, but definitely not when you just drink it straight out of the bottle. It isn't
really.
water or soda. Experience. Alright, anyways. In 431 BC, a war broke out between Athens and Spartans, known as the Peloponnesian War, which dragged on for almost 30 years, which is many Athens were killed during this war as a plague hit, which we obviously talked about and showed. It also took one of their leaders, Pericles? I don't know.
Pericles.
Pericles. And in turn, Athens struggled without him and ended up losing the war, and their empire ended. But we still have Athens today. As you can see in modern day. So even with Athens' empire ending, ideas live on in many governments today, to include ours. That also includes ours. The ideas such as democracy, citizens voting, and equality. Well, that was the Greek podcast, and remember guys, stay Greeky and
Stay freaky!